Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial where I show you how I get this look. So today's look is a smoky green eye, which I'm absolutely in love with, and this eye look is completely drugstore. I'm so happy about it. So make sure that you carry on watching to find out which products I use to get this look and how I got this look. But before we carry on guys, make sure that you're following me on all of my social media accounts, which are on the screen now. So that is my Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, because we should be friends on all social media, not just YouTube. So make sure that you go over and follow all of my other social media accounts, and let's just get into the video. So guys, as you can already see, I've already done my eyebrows and already put a base down for my eyeshadow. So for my eyebrows I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ash Brown, and then the base for my eyeshadow is the P. Louise makeup base, which is my absolute favourite because it's just so good. And I've literally just carved out my eyebrows and set a base all over my eyelids, and I've literally done that just by tapping that down with a concealer brush. If you guys have seen any of my recent videos, then you'll know that I've had a problem with the sound. Where the weather's so hot where I am, I've had to keep the windows open whilst I'm filming, otherwise I'm literally just gonna die. So if you guys want me to be able to sit here and film this video the whole way through, then I'm sorry, you are just gonna have to put up with the background noise. I really hope that it isn't too annoying. I'm coming in with this kind of beige colour here, and I'm just gonna start by dusting that all over the lid. So for now angels, I'm just doing one eye, and then I'm gonna go off camera and do the second eye, just so that this video doesn't last too long for you. And then next I'm dipping into this brown colour from the MAC Amber x9 palette, and I'm just doing the same thing, literally just using circular motions to blend sort of up and around my crease. I'm just adding some more brown just in the outer corner here. So I've just done that on an iconic London fluffy shader brush, and then I'm just taking this Morphe B18 brush next, and I'm going to dip into this dark colour here. I'm going to start making the shape of where this darker colour is going to be. So then I'm going back in with the fluffy shader brush, and I'm just trying to sort of blend that so that it wings out a little bit at the edges. So you can see I'm brushing it sort of like downwards like this, and then we're going back in with more of that, just because obviously when you blend it you are going to lose some of the pigmentation. So just keep adding more to it and going back to blend for the best results. And then up at the top here, I'm just going to go across the top with that brown shade, this shade here. Just going to try and blend that into the darker brown. Next I'm coming in with the Bad Girl palette by Sleek, that same Morphe B18 brush, and I'm just going to again work that on the very outer corner. So I'm just making sure that there's no extra product on that brush, and I'm just going to use it to do circular motions. So I'm coming back in with the fluffy shader brush, just trying to blend some of that together, but I am also just picking up some of that darker shade that I've just taken from the Sleek palette just to help blend it. At the moment with my eyeshadow looks, I'm really trying to make sure that I don't lose too much pigment, because I find that one of my biggest flaws when it comes to doing eyeshadow is that I just get bored with the blending. I end up allowing the look to not look as nice because I'm lazy with it, and I just feel like it's a waste of time, a waste of makeup. And so now I'm just really trying to make sure that I am 100% happy with what I've done before I move on to the next part. Then I'm coming back in with the P. Louise makeup base, put in the tiniest bit of that on the back of my hand, and literally just taking a concealer brush, and I'm just gonna cut the inside of my crease I'm doing half of it, so I'm going to stop about here. And then I'm going to come back in with this Morphe G18 brush, and I'm just using that just to blend the outside of that a little bit. Then I'm taking the Arabian Nights palette. Just realised that these actually have names for the colours. So I'm taking the colour Sultan's Garden, just taking that on this iconic London eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to go right in the inner corner with that. And then I'm going to go in with the colour next to that, which is called Hocus Pocus. It's more of like an emerald green. And then from the Bad Girl palette, I'm taking this little green shade down here, and I'm just putting that closest to the smoke part of the eye. And then I'm taking this fluffy shader brush again. I'm just going over the shimmers that I've just applied. And also with that fluffy shader brush, I'm just dipping back into the MAC Amber x9 palette with the dark brown sort of colour. I'm just using that to blend this eye look. I can't actually keep up with the name, so I'm just going to stop. I'm literally just going to keep showing you what I'm using. So I'm using this black colour here. I'm just applying that into the outer corner. And then again with this fluffy shader brush, circular motions on the outer corner. Okay, for my brow bone, I'm going to come in with this shiny sort of shimmer shade up here. I'm literally just going to take it on one of the brushes that actually came with the palette, up in the arch, and I'm also putting that right in the inner corner as well. So I think I'm done with the eyeshadow. I am going to clean it up, don't worry, this isn't the finished look. And then I'm going to come in with the Morphe gel liner in the shade Jet. I'm taking this on an iconic London liner brush. So I've just pinched the end of that brush just to make sure it is as sharp as it can be. I'm not going to be able to talk you guys the whole way through this, but you should have seen me do this a few times in some of my videos before. So I'm just drawing out from... See, I can't even talk at the same time as doing it. So I've drawn a line straight up from the bottom lash line. And then I'm turning the brush around. Remember to keep going back to your brush and make sure that you're pinching it together just to make sure that it's as sharp as it can be. And then I'm also just making sure that the inner corner is all lined as well. So next I'm applying some mascara. So I'm using the Falsies by Maybelline. So this is a volumizing mascara. And I'm just going to take a coat over my top lashes. I'm leaving my bottom lashes for now. So guys, I'm going to match up my other eye and then I'm going to come back to you to show you which lashes I will be using today. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning up of the winged liner. So I don't hate how it's turned out. I just think it could be neater. So I'm just going to go underneath with some of the P. Louise makeup base, which I've got on my hand. As you can see, I'm just cutting that so that it's nice and sharp. So I don't need to worry about the fact that it's smudging. I'm still going to come back in after this and add some lower lash eyeshadow anyway, so it is all going to be covered. So I'm just blending out that P. Louise base on both sides. And then I'm coming back under with this same Iconic London eyeshadow brush that I used to pack on the green. So I'm literally just putting some more green under my eyes. And then I'm just taking this white as well. And I'm just repeating that on the other eye. And then for my lashes, I'm taking some Tatty lashes in the TL3. So I always start by just pressing them down in the middle. And then I attach the outer corner. I always take some tweezers for the inner corner, just because it helps me to be more precise, but some people are just good at applying lashes without any tools. I wish I was one of those people. And then, as I always do, I'm just going along the lash line, just pinching the lashes together. So the glue that I always use for my lashes is the House of Lashes eyelash glue. It is literally the best that I've ever tried. It's good for sensitive eyes because it doesn't make your eyes water if you're sensitive to like latex and stuff like that. And I literally just love it. Once I started using it, I just never stopped. It has literally just been the only eyelash glue I've used since. I'm just gonna pop a little bit more glue onto the inner corner of that because it's not sticking down. I forgot to say, it is always a good idea to put extra glue on the inner corners and the outer corners, just because as a rule, those are the places that are the hardest to get your eyelashes to stick. So just add a little bit more in that section and that will help you out quite a lot. So whilst I'm waiting for that glue to get tacky and ready to be stuck down, I'm taking my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation in the shade F10, and I'm just going to draw this all over my face and blend this in whilst I'm waiting for the eyelash glue. So I'm just blending this in with my Bleach London sponge. And I'm literally just adding any more foundation that I need into any areas where I think it's a little bit thin. Okay, so now I'm just coming in with that tweezer again. So now I've put both of my lashes on, I'm just going to go over the top of my lashes with this Morphe gel liner again, just to conceal the lash line as much as I can. I don't know how I'm going to do this in a way that you're going to be able to see it very well. So I'm going to put my mirror down here for a second. I'm going to have to hold my lash down. So now that I've lined around the lashes, they now look a little bit better. So I'm just applying some of the Falsies mascara again onto my bottom lashes, just to finish up the eye look. And then we're going to move back onto the face to work on the foundation that we've put down. As I said already, I've done my foundation, and then I'm going to put some of this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C5, and I'm just putting this under my eyes. And then I'm putting a little bit just up here, taking that up my nose, preferably in a straight line, and then I'm taking that out onto my forehead a little bit as well. Then I'm just coming back in with this e.l.f. sponge and just blending that out. And then I'm taking this HD Loose Powder by e.l.f. Cosmetics in the shade Sheer, and I'm literally just going to dust this all over my face using a fluffy brush. So I'm just using that to set everything in place that I've done so far. So So I'm literally just almost tapping that into all of the makeup on my face. So now I'm taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit and I'm just using that to define my cheekbones. And then I'm going to blend that out using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm taking the excess powder left on that Morphe G42 brush and I'm dusting that down my nose to contour. And I'm also just going to get some of that around my forehead as well, which is just going to help to reduce the size of it. Okay, so I'm using the Expert Face Brush just to blend out the contour on my nose. Okay guys, so for highlight, I'm coming in with the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Siberian Gold. This is such a glowy highlighter, you really don't need much of it. So I'm just taking this on a Morphe G34 brush and I'm just going to dust that on my cheekbones. Look at that. It is crazy how pigmented Jeffree Star highlights are. And then I'm just taking some of that on my nose, my Cupid's bow, and then I'm coming in with my NYX lip liner in the shade London to draw around my lip. And then I'm taking my NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Cashmere Silk and I'm just applying that over my lip. So angels, this is the finished makeup look. I really hope that you guys like this smoky green eye look because I absolutely love it. And don't forget that if you did enjoy this video to smash a thumbs up down below just so that I know that you enjoyed it. If you guys haven't already, then please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Again angels, I really hope that you guys like this look. I love you so much and I'll see you guys in the next video.